Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to talk about how Kawhi staying with the Spurs actually helps the Lakers. Ever since Kawhi Leonard was linked with the Lakers, it has made this offseason much more hectic. It added a whole nother element to the Lakers' plans, because they had to respect that a top 5 player could potentially become available. Now, with the recent news that the Spurs will try to offer Kawhi a supermax extension, it gives the Lakers a chance to focus solely on their draft and free agency plans. The Kawhi situation has sort of been a distraction for the Lakers because while he's worth pursuing, it put the Lakers in a position where they had no control. If Kawhi accepts the extension, then the Lakers control their own destiny and can try to make the free agency signings that they've been waiting to make all season long. They get to focus their efforts on landing Paul George in the first 6 days of free agency. Then if Julius Randle signs an offer sheet between July 1st and July 6th, the Lakers would have until July 8th to match it. Re-signing Julius will come down to LeBron James' free agency decision, and if LeBron is able to make his decision by July 8th, the Lakers could easily end up with him or Julius Randle. There's also a scenario where the Lakers can end up with George, LeBron, and Randle by trading Luol Deng, but that's not what we're going to be discussing in this video. The point is, the Lakers won't have to worry about getting Kawhi this offseason, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't go after him another time. They'll just have to wait a year for everything to play out for them to go after him again. Just because Kawhi signs a $219 million extension doesn't mean he really wants to be with the Spurs long term. It would be stupid for him to not take that money, and it doesn't rule out the possibility of him coming to the Lakers someday. Kawhi can't be traded for another year after the extension because of NBA rules, which means in the summer of 2019 the Lakers can see where they stand with their roster. They can watch the progression of Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Kyle Kuzma with whoever they sign in free agency and decide who is the right fit for them moving forward. Trading for Kawhi this summer would have been premature because it's still too early to tell if they even need him. His health is also still a concern because we still don't know if he'll return at the same level he was at before his injury. If the Lakers feel like they want to trade for him next summer, then they know for sure that his health is no longer an issue, and they'll know who they want to trade out of their young core to make sure it's the best possible fit. They'll have all the assets necessary to trade for him if they really want to, which is why waiting at least another season will be beneficial for the Lakers moving forward. The downside to waiting to trade for Kawhi would be that the Spurs would have time to repair their relationship with him. However, whether it's next season or even further down the line, at some point Greg Popovich will retire, and the Spurs will no longer be the same organization that they were. Kawhi is smart enough to know that when Pop retires, the Spurs will be completely different, and at that point he could ask for a trade. While looking that far into the future is pretty hypothetical, I think it's worth it for the Lakers to monitor his situation. He's the best on-ball defender in the league, and is already one of the top scorers. He also never shies away from the moment, and he's already won a Finals MVP. Unlike all these other superstars that the Lakers are looking at, where we have these discussions whether the Lakers should trade some of their young core to get, Kawhi Leonard is the only player that I think is worth investing in because he's still only 26 years old and he has the ability to play with the remaining players on the Lakers for the next decade. Because we'll know more about Kawhi's situation a year from now, we'll also know more about the Lakers' young core, and that's when we'll see who should stick around. It should be interesting to see the progression of Ingram, Ball, and Kuzma, and we should be rooting for at least one of them to become the next great superstar for the Lakers. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Lakers content, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.